So why have I gone all in crypto? Basically, I have put my 2021 profits back into the market. Now, I did this a few weeks ago. I hinted at it, and I also told my Patreon members quite a while ago that I was doing this because of X, Y, and Z. I'm going to explain why in this video. If you're yet to join Patreon, feel free to do so. It is an accountability journal. It's also a community, and I do extra live content and normal content as well. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty of it. I want to explain why I went back into the market, because I feel that exposure is key. I still feel that the market has a lot of risk to reward to give. Staking rewards is also very, very good when the units are quite low in value to purchase. And most importantly, recession. What happens if we follow gold? I would rather be a part of that. I think the altcoin market is a lot stronger than a couple of years ago. It may not be just Bitcoin this time. So let's go onto the screen. Let's keep it super simple this video. I want to explain a few of my reasons and explain why the risk to reward on a lot of altcoins are still relatively good, even if we get a little bit of downside from here on in. So the US rate might be heading higher than we tend to think or believe essentially right now. The one thing I will say here is exposure. I want exposure to the market, and I said that before. Now, what if recessions doesn't mean anything for the fundamentals of crypto? What if some big money will utilize cryptocurrency to enable more wealth to be created elsewhere instead of it being held in cash or finding gold, silver, and other investment assets? That's where I want to be exposed. Now, I said it before, I put in my 2021 profit. So I've been in this space, if you don't know this, since 2016, a long, long time ago. I've been through multiple cycles. I've started down here, and now you can see the idea, right? You buy low, sell high, right? It's easier said than done, but it does happen. And over time, you will build wealth. Now, I was taking profits up here, as you know. You probably remember some of my videos saying this time is different in October 2021. Other little videos out there that I was doing. Getting a lot of heat for it, basically, right? Now, this is the thing. I have put my money back into the market. Majority of it, I want to make this clear, at these lows and in October time, November time, and into December. I put my final bit in literally a couple of weeks ago, only into Ethereum, only into Cardano. Why? Because they were the most obvious ones that I didn't have, and most obviously, I think will probably do well anyways, right? My lower cap coins, my more risky plays, I bought much lower. And I'm currently sitting pretty well right now in the current climate. Now, that being said, this might be a top video, the local top video. Oh, look, Mobster's gone back in. Well, maybe it is, maybe it's not. But let me explain a few different things, because I've said it before on my Twitter. Feel free to follow me. Risk to reward on a lot of these assets are still relatively good. Everyone's claiming bull cycle, bull market. No. Bull cycle is when we're doing this, parabolic. We've not even started yet. This is accumulation zone. This is literally feels like a proper accumulation. Now, we could be boring for the next year. I've said it before, said it a few times, right? When we look at the obvious, it might be boring. If it is, well, you can sit on your hands, because the one thing you can do is in a bear market or sideways market, essentially, accumulation of units even is great. But what's even greater, zero base cost on assets, right? So some of these ones up here, look at the rewards. You got, a decent chunk for Polkadot. Cosmos is really, really high at the minute. ICP, that's a bit odd, that one. Ignore I said that, but you get the idea. It's a big lockup on it. Matic, Avalanche, Ethereum, Cardano, all these top assets that you can stake. There's a lot of assets you can stake, by the way, not just these. Near Protocol, for example, Algorand, Tezos. I'm just putting random numbers at you, right? But that's important because the zero-based cost when you are sitting holding is great. When the market finally turns and we're starting to go into a proper bull cycle and things are getting very, very interesting, very, very mental again, and it's all good fun, and your next door neighbor's talking about crypto and you think that's a bit odd, that sort of vibe is going to happen. And when you start going up and the market value is gradually just trickling up and going up and up and up, you can start slowly unstaking your bags and then looking to take profit, right? This is why you're here. You're here, I'm hoping, to make some freaking money, right? Not financial advice, of course, but if you're an investor, you should be looking to make some money, right? Some people are not, though, and I don't quite understand that, but hey-ho, it is what it is. Now, as I said with that, that's important, but You've also got, with the staking rewards, you've got value appreciation of your underlying asset that you bought. Now, this is Avalanche. Roughly all-time high levels, $150, give or take. It's a nice gain, 7 times your money. That's a lot. And I think people need to be a little bit grounded here in terms of where the market could go. If you are a stock market investor, you are not getting a 7x in like a matter of 2 years, potentially, right? Some things will go much higher. Some people will look for the low cap coins, looking for like 50x's. Even in the course of the last few weeks, right? Some assets have gone up 4 or 5 times the value. Some have gone up 10 times the value. Some have gone up 20 times the value. Obviously, they're risky, but it does happen. It's a bit of an odd one, crypto. Welcome if you're new to crypto, right? It's crazy. But this is where the fun is, and this is why I love it, and I love the engagement that you get from people, because it's interesting, even if I do hate your coin, and I love seeing the emotional reaction of certain people. It's like, why do you hate it? I just don't like it, mate. It's like I don't like mushy peas. I think they're horrible too. Don't hurt me. But you get the idea, right? So when we're looking at this obvious thing that why have I gone in? It's because of 2 reasons, really. And let me explain. I could sit on my bags that I've accumulated over the course of the last, 4 months, give or take. Realistically, over the last 4 to 5 months, I've been buying a lot heavier. It's all Discord. It's all in my Discord, by the way, as a journal. You can read it all if you want to. And the most obvious thing is, right, people are fishing for the bottom. People are going to risk trying to sell and rebuy back low. I just want to sit. I want to sit and chill, relax, and just sit in my bag and get a zero-based cost. Because when we're looking at the likes, let's just say Polkadot, good example, right? I love Polkadot, right? But why would you want to risk it? And obviously you can risk it. You can risk it with fresh capital. Now that's a caveat here. With me, I've put in all of my profits from 2021. If I want to reinvest, I will when it goes low enough and I'm happy to do so, right? So I do have cash, I can do that. However, a lot of people are like selling at these levels, which is fair enough, right? But trying to get lower levels. So let's just say, for example, right, aiming for like $4. Are you gonna really like try and wait for $4 and like risk quite a lot of money to try and get a massive decline? It can happen, obviously, yes, I know. But a lot of people, and I disagree with this tactic massively, is sell the whole bag, look to rebuy back low. Only sell partials, right? If you're going to do it properly. Sell partials. Please do not try and risk it all just to try and get a bit more. Because when you think about it, if you have a very, very large bag anyways and you're looking to get more, why not just stake it? Why not just like get your 18%? You're going to make some free dot for free, essentially, because it's going to be a massive dollar cost averaging task on its own. Compounding is great. So just be mindful of that. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, but I want to make money. Another thing as well, if you're only playing with small amounts of money, you're not going to be making much difference in the dollar cost averaging from this area. If you bought at $55 or $50 on Polkadot, right? Yeah, dollar cost average. If you bought at, say, $8 and you're trying to pull the needle down, it's not going to move much if you're going to play with small capital. So bear that in mind as well. Likewise, if it starts going up, if you're playing with small capital, your average dollar cost averaging going up is not going to be significant. However, if you did buy load at like $55 again because you missed the boat and you only bought a little bit down here, yes, that obviously will change. So remember that. Your averages, look at Polkadot. It's still here. You've not missed the boat. Ethereum, look at where it is. You've not missed the boat. It's all here in black and white. Now, even if this goes lower, and the caveat to all of my strategy is the fact that I'm using profit and I'm happy to just plunk it in and get some free money, right? It's great. However, as I say, if we do make new lows, well, the first thing I'm going to go and do is go into my bank. I'm going to transfer some money over to Swissborg, and I'm going to transfer Swissborg into Binance or wherever. I'm going to start buying. It's simple. But if that happens in 6 months' time, well, guess what? I've had 6 months of staking, just sitting on it and just relaxing, being like, right, yep, cool, awesome. Making X amount per day on every token. And every single time I'm putting those tokens in my wallet, it's a zero-based cost. Every single time my average cost is coming down for free. It's great. It makes so much sense. And then, yeah, you've got an ultimate position. So bear that in mind, please. Anyways, I'm done talking because my throat is killing me. I hope you enjoy my reasons why I've gone back into the market. I've been in the market for a while, but realistically not as heavy. Now I'm pretty much balls deep, which is great. I love it. But yeah, bullish Mobster's back. Hi.